It's Friday. It's June 4th. It's Front Row Steve Friday. And, well, you guys know I'm already in my new section. No excuse me. I've been in the section since day one, all the way back on January 1st. But now, we're 6 months in to the new year. That means Front Row Steve is 6 months old. So, give it a round of applause. Probably even having added up to over 10,000 views on all these Front Row Steves, but whatever. I love doing it, and I love making this show. So thank you guys so much. I don't get many views on these, but I just love talking about movies. As long as I do one of these, or at least knowing that I'm like sharing my knowledge with the world, I'm happy. But you guys already know I already got the new poster behind here. Let's go Hawks. Hawks have 2 wins, Flyers have 1. Let's hope they can win. The Hawks can win tonight, and then one more game till the Stanley. If we win Sunday, then what do you know? We're going to be going, we're done. We won the Stanley. So, like I just say, though, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I haven't been doing, I'm sorry I've been trying to keep you guys interested, because I know a lot of the new episodes I hear people saying they suck, but I'm trying my best, guys. The thing is, though, I want to make episodes that not many people talk about of topics, and sometimes it gets hard and I get a little compressed and I just keep getting squeezed together, but I'm going to try my best to make up some good topics and hopefully ones that attract. And let me just say that this episode is dedicated in the memory of Rue McClanahan, passed away at 76, the age from the stroke. Her, Estelle Getty, Beatrice Arthur, and Betty White were all the Golden Girls, and the only one left now is Betty White, so rest in peace to all of them. Anyway, I asked viewers to submit a topic, to submit a response to the bottom of a video, asking what their question was for answering the question of, do you think SNL movies should be continued to make? So, while I was looking at the comments right now, I'm going to read off some of them. I didn't get too many, but I got more than I thought I was going to. Starting with the first one, J03HB says, yeah, why not? Nintendo Buzz says SNL should stop making movies because the only good movies they made are Wayne's World 1 and 2, so I think they should stop making movies. I agree too. I honestly agree, but I gotta say the Blues Brothers gotta be safe with that. That's a good movie. Mon the Movie Man says the movies got worse as the years went by, to be honest. Mr. DVD Collector says the only ones I like that they made are Blues Brothers and Wayne's World. I agree. Pedro Piston says I think they should stop all their movies have been trash. They should stop. They should just stick with the show SNL, which is true. Atari Mark 64 says the movies started to decline. They aren't as bad. They are decent and fun to watch. The best out of the bunch was Blues Brothers, hands down. But we have to thank SNL for many movie stars. So keep on making them. They're entertaining. I will agree. Some of them. But their box office trash. They don't get talked about. So if the studio keeps losing money off of these, I don't see why make them. AJ Gonzalez 12345 says, except for Wayne's World, none of the movies have been very good in box office. Wayne's World is a cult classic film, so they should stop making them. Having it stay on SNL keeps it original and has no chance of making it into a horrible movie, which is true, because if you just stick to a little skit, I think that's way better than overdoing it with a long movie. 911 Bloodsucker says, I think not. I don't really like them. I only like Blues Brothers, MacGruber. MacGruber was trash, but I think they should stop. And the last one is Salsky90. He says, I think they should cut. I think they should because MacGruber bomb, and I only want to watch because it has WWE wrestlers on there and nice GD shirt. Okay, I don't really understand that one that much, but overall, I guess the majority would say they don't want them to be seen made, which is true. But let's talk about some SNL movies, though. There's been Blues Brothers, Wayne's World 2, Coneheads, It's Pat Stewart Saves His Family, Night at the Roxbury, Blues Brothers 2000, Superstar, Ladies Man, and MacGruber. Those were all of them, and it was interesting to see that basically only 4 of those movies were brought up. Blues Brothers, Wayne's World 2, and MacGruber. Those are only the ones brought up in the comments. I think one of the most debatably forgotten movies by SNL is either Stewart Saves His Family or Night at the Roxbury. I haven't heard anything about those two. I think I know the Stewart character, but overall, nobody even remembers that. The Rotten Tomatoes ratings were low too. Blues Brothers gets an 84%, Wayne's World gets an 83%, Wayne's World 2 gets a 59%, Coneheads 27%, It's Pat gets a 0%, Stewart Saves His Family gets a 29%, Roxbury gets a 10%, Blues Brothers 2000 gets 45, Superstar gets 33, Ladies Man 11, and MacGruber gets 56%. But I actually wrote a blog on this the other day, and I think it's a pretty good blog. In all honesty, it's one of my best. It's called SNL Movies: The Disgrace of the Industry, The Fans, and the Box Office. The link will be on the side for those who are interested to read. I don't really get many readers on this blog, but I want to quote this passage. I'm not saying all these films suck. I'm just saying most of them were flops and are long gone and forgotten about to this day. I hear a lot about the Blues Brothers Wayne's World and its sequel, and they're the only real popular SNL films. Very rarely does the film Coneheads get any recognition from people, and the film Stewart Saves His Family, The Ladies Man, Blues Brothers 2, and especially its Pat, are long gone out of the consumer's minds and are trying to be forgotten as abominations and ludicrous misconceptions by the industry cast and crew of films. But SNL movies, the reason I wanted to bring this up was because MacGruber came out, and this has been on the topic list since season 1. I've been trying to make this episode for about since like the 3rd episode of Front Row Steve. I've always wanted this one to be one of the topics, but I wanted to get more knowledge and watch a few more of the SNL movies to get some sort of knowledge behind the films. Though a lot of them, I can't say I've ever heard of. Now that I've heard of all of them, but before, I didn't know what The Ladies Man was. I didn't know Roxbury was. I knew what It's Pat was. But overall, I guess the basic fan reception is mixed, but the critics don't seem to like these movies. I honestly would like to see them stop making them, because a lot of them aren't that funny. And a lot of them just drag on. Like MacGruber. Take MacGruber for a second. MacGruber was an alright movie. It wasn't that funny in many places. Jorma Taccone, the Lonely Island director, the Lonely Island singer, directed the film, and that's what. So the Lonely Island cast members were pretty excited about it. I think that they should make a movie. If they made an SNL movie starring Keenan, I probably would watch it. I'd love to see an SNL movie with the 3 Lonely Island characters doing something. That'd be a pretty cool movie, I think. But all these good topics are just ignored, and they don't go. And basically, they just go with the ones like MacGruber. I think that was a pathetic excuse for a movie. Sorry, I look like this. I think I was just about to sneeze or something. But MacGruber, though, is basically one big spin on MacGyver, and it stars Val Kilmer, Owen Wilson, Kristen Wiig. I'm gonna see if I can find another passage from my blog I want to read. Alright, let's talk about It's Pat for a second. It's Pat. The budget is unknown, but since it was a ridiculously low amount of $60,000, I'll consider it a flop. Checking the 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, the 2.4 Metacritic rating, and all the panning reviews from critics and fans of the skit that are flooded online, I dub it the worst SNL film yet. I say yet because it is unknown if MacGruber will be the last or not. Now, and another reason I bring this topic up, though, is according to a recent article which inspired this blog, available on my forum or at this link here, MacGruber's possible poor performance could lead to SNL's permanent pause on making movies. Seeing MacGruber wasn't an awful movie experience, but definitely it was just an average, slightly below average film. I wasn't dying laughing. I'm not anticipating a sequel. I don't think I'll buy it on DVD or Blu-ray this fall. It wasn't a movie I'm willing to watch again. So these movies are basically throwaway, forgettable movies that you can just forget like that. But if you guys want to check out my blog post on this issue, it's Steve Pulaski at blogspot.com. It is the first one to see, and I hope you guys enjoyed this season 3 premiere of Front Row Steve. This season's going to come with a lot of good episodes, I can guarantee you that. Trying to think what other episodes I have prepared. Now, this is the big episode, though, that I've been telling you guys about. I've been trying to say to you guys, be patient, be patient. I also want to try and discuss Real D 3D TVs this season, again, like I did for the last time. I want to discuss some old cartoon shows that are long gone, and I want to discuss a few things about Simpsons and Family Guy this season. So there's going to be a lot going on with the season that most people don't know. But thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I just want to take a minute to thank all the followers of this show. Thank you guys for contributing to the show, to this episode, so and telling you guys tell me guys your feedback on SNL films. I really like knowing that there's people out there that really care. And, well, thank you all for watching. Sub if you haven't. And also, shout out to Eat the Chosen One. Gotta love your album, dude. It's an excellent album. But so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode next Friday.